Hello, friends, and welcome back to Restore You. It is Angela, and wow, it's been a week. And I have to tell you that I had 4 videos that were supposed to be uploading while I was, where was I? In Kansas City with Demi. I am still waiting for 3 of them to upload, and it's been days. So I finally gave up and I decided I'm just going to start doing some more videos and just roll with it. So a couple of things before we get started. A shout out to Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine, Marge, and the Crafty Corner. Thank you for subscribing, for your comments, and for following along in our journey. Exciting news as of the time that I am taping this. We have 300 subscribers, so yay. Small steps. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And so I really do appreciate everything that you are all doing to support me and to follow along and keep cheering me on as we take on this endeavor. It's been fun. So a couple things I wanted to do before we get into what I did over the weekend while I was on the road is do a couple of show and tells. So some Etsy shares. The first one, I haven't even opened. I did open the package. I have not taken them out yet. This is from Fun and Dime. That's her name of her Etsy shop. And these are original trims. They are very, very old. And the bag is extremely fragile. Let me see. So here is what we got. Let's see, hold that up. Cute. I'm going to move this over here. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. It says do not open until December 25th. There's several of those. Oop, something stuck here. Got a candy cane stuck. So it looks like there's the Santas and the poinsettias and candles. And then this little strip of die cut. I think they're supposed to be stickers. Let's see. I don't know. They are old. I think they were supposed to be stickers. Yep, they were. They will not be sticking to anything, but those are going to be fun. And you know how I love my vintage Christmas stuff. And then this was the other one from her shop, which I love this. And I think we can use that for something too. Little corner tuck. So let's see what's inside here. I see that. Oh, goodness. And this... I don't remember. It said 20 aluminum seals, 20 tags with strings, and 40 seals. I don't know. Oh, and it smells very vintagey. Oh, look at that. Okay, let me get these up here. So there's that aluminum Santa, and there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, this is pretty. I might have to stick some of these in my next Christmas ephemera kit and share the love that my new friend from Five and Dime shared with me. Okay, so then I'm trying to be careful because there's really some more. Oh, there's more of these. Hang on. Look at these. Whoa. So sweet. Oh, the poodle. It's hilarious. Very cute. They'll come with a vintage scent. Unless I do my little trick and stick them into the kitty litter slash... Oh, these are gorgeous. And sure as it says, there's tags with strings. Those are gorgeous. Oh, I am so excited. Thank you, Fun and Dime, for all kinds of goodies. So let's set those aside. And then I got... This is a new shop to me. This is the Paper Basket. Her Etsy shop, her name is Katie, and her Etsy shop is The Paper Basket. And at The Paper Basket, if you want to follow her on Instagram or Facebook. And so this is, not that I needed any more vintage wrapping paper because I have plenty, but I love supporting other small businesses like mine. And if I can use these in my projects, I got one little piece. And give them a shout out, makes me happy. So there's the Santa. And these are varied sizes. This is probably let's see, I can tell you. The largest pieces are, it looks like about almost 10, 9.5 by about 5. So there's this one. Oh, that one's cool. See, that was the other reason I needed to get on here and do some videos, because I hadn't opened these up and I was dying. It was like literally like Christmas for me. Pretty. Oh, I have some that's very similar to this. That would go make a nice compliment. So would this one. Cute, cute, cute. And again, that's Katie at the Paper Basket. Thank you, Katie. And I will put her link below. Oh my gosh, this sweet little mice sleeping in the stockings. Oh, adorable. Thank you, thank you. All right, so sweet. All right, and then the last thing, which by the time that this airs, gosh, by the time that this airs, it might be Christmas because of my... I don't know what the issue is with the upload, because it's not like we live in the middle of nowhere. You know, we have fiber optics, all of that. So at the Paper Basket, I want to make sure I don't forget. And at Fun and Dime. So what you guys are looking at right now is something that I did out of necessity, because I have some holiday Christmas words and sentiments on my Etsy shop, but I needed more, and I needed some smaller fonts. I needed some smaller sizes and smaller fonts. So there'll be 2 kits. The one has, okay, so I know you can't see this very well. The one kit has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. This one is just all black, but then the other 2 are 2 different colors, and there's black, gold, red, and green. And then these are a little bit larger, black, gold, red, and green. And then the other kit, these are kind of Ray Dunnish inspired font. I don't remember what the font was. And then these, there's just 2, but they're a little bit larger. I think that, I don't remember what size font, but they're quite a bit bigger than those. And there's red, green, gold, and black. So that solved a lot of my problems. I was able to create that and then print some of those things out. And what I thought I would do, these are the ones that I've already cut. You can't see that very well. And I printed all of these on a label, one large adhesive piece of label. So you can do this too. But what I thought I would show you is how I quickly cut these, because I don't like to fussy cut. So this seems to work for me. So I thought I would just share it. What I do is I cut them all down and all of them should be aligned so that you can cut them in strips. I cut all of these strips off. And I'm saving those because I think I might show you a little quick project that I have done. So let's see. Let's make sure we get that off here. Make sure you guys can see. It's going to be a little harder because I've got to pull this towards me. So all I do is I line this up and just keep using my left hand to... Oh, I did something on that one. To cut. This isn't going to move as well because I pulled the adhesive back in a spot, but you get the gist. And you just keep going all the way down by just moving your hand. The only problem is when you get to about the last 4, then you kind of have to, as you can see there, you kind of have to go like this, and then you might have to pick this up. But usually you should be able to just use 1 or 2 for all of the rest of them. Swipes and you're good. So that's how I quickly cut those, because I don't like to fussy cut. So there you have it. So we'll use some of those in just a little bit. And I'll cut the rest of those up later. All right, so what did I create while I was on our trip? The answer would be absolutely nothing. And no joke, I never got all that stuff that I packed, I never got it out once. And sometimes that happens, but rather that I have it than not. So on Sunday when we got back, I did do a few things. So let's see if I can find them. This is my collage book. If you guys haven't seen this before, I have done a few videos. And I've cut some of these out. So where is that little guy? Some are in progress, like that one. Oh, here we go. So I did 2 of them. So I did this one with my small scraps while we watched football. And then I did this 2-page spread. So those are kind of fun. And I'll do a few more as well. So that kind of put me back in the crafting mode. So I was happy with that. And then, I'm going to stick this back where it belongs. And then I also worked on a few things. These are from my Etsy shop, and there's, I think, 10 different blank postcard backs. So I used some of what I had already fussy cut and printed out, and made some journal cards. This is from one of my vintage wrapping papers. It's just a tag. And I'll tell you, when I got into it, man, I whipped these things out in less than an hour. This is just a little pocket. It could be a double pocket. This one was kind of fun. I used, I showed you guys how to make the little opening window the other day. So I just turned that one into a side pocket. I don't know. I think I might do something else. Maybe add something, some paper or something in. I don't know. I did get all of those, like at least a few pages of my first holiday sentiments all cut out and inked. And then I made a bunch of fabric flips with those, using the words. And all these fabrics that I'm using, a lot of them are going into kits because I have more than I can ever want. There we go. And then these I have not embellished yet, but I thought I'd leave a few of them, because I'm not sure where I want them. But what I did think is, if we have time today, we can add some of these to my signature for the Jingle Bells journal that I'm working on. And then what else do we have? Oh, this, and by the way, I'm going to put this aside because I want to show you an accident, but it turned out so stinking cute. But this is just a little pocket, and then you can have a side tuck, you know, in here if you wanted, but it opens up. And then I used these stickers and then made it kind of go over the edge. So, and then that's the back with one of my little pieces. What's this one? Same. I did the same thing here. This is just a tuck in here. And this is a piece of, I have not shown you guys this, but I got a bunch of vintage wallpaper, and this is one of those pieces. And I thought, oh, it's pretty. It's got the reds and the greens, so I used that. I made a few envelopes. Well, I think I made the envelopes before. Now, these were the things I was going to take and embellish, so I did just a few of those. A little tag. It's pretty vanilla, but I can add to it. And then the rest of the words that I did. So I was productive, but it did not happen while I was on my trip. So let's play for a second. What should we do first? Let's put a couple things in the signatures, because then I can get messy. All right. So we have 3 signatures, and I usually start with 10 in each signature, and then I add to it. So some people like to sew their signatures in and just get at it, but I find that a lot of times the spirit moves me, and I feel like I need to sew something or do something fun and I wonder what this would look like. That's really, I want to use this one because I think it's super cute. But then after I sew them in, I'm like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. And I want to use them. And I think in one of these signatures, I already put one of my little scrap sticker sheets. I think it's right here. Yep. So I use these strips that are the adhesive. And then I just inked them, used some stamps, and then just did little clusters and put those into the journal. So that's what we're going to work on in a little minute. All right, where can we put this guy? I might have to, oh, you know what? Let's look at the other signature. Because I bet I have a couple pages that will work a little better. I still need to add a little bit of, I'm kind of liking that, but we'll see. Okay, here was my mistake that I just, do you see this piece of paper? Well, I was taking photos for one of my Etsy items, and no, I was printing, but I had previously taken the photo of this for my Etsy shop, and I accidentally printed this out, and I loved it. So I was like, well, I'm putting it right in that signature because it's super duper cute. So I love it when a plan comes together. That's cute. Okay, that's my number one so far. That's for journaling. This is, oh, that's got a little pocket. Yeah, that won't work. I think I'm going to go with what I had back there. Okay, we're going to just put this little guy on here. And I think we'll just fabric-tack it down. By the way, I'm having some serious problems with my glitter glue. I think I said, well, I don't know. I think it was one of the videos that I did last week. I mentioned that my glitter glue pin broke. The whole head of it came off, and I still have it sitting over there, but it's almost impossible for me to use. So, and I have a little cap on the top, but that doesn't always work. So it's been a struggle. Struggle's real. First world problems, right? That looks cute. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Maybe let's see if this, see if we have a page that it would be, like I said, I still need to add some, oh, that's cute. As I say, I don't even remember doing that, but apparently I did. What's this? This might be okay here. It's a little bit bigger. I don't really mind that though. But then when you open it up here, okay, that's where it's going to live for right now. I think I'll put a little paper clip on it. I may change my mind. And what day was that? I don't even remember. That's cute there. Let's see if there's anything else we want to add. I don't remember what day it was, but I made a little trip to Hobby Lobby. Oh boy, not a good idea. But I had fun. Okay, I think I'm going to wait with that until we get some more. Ooh, we need, yeah, but that's good for writing. Sorry, I'm being awfully quiet. I don't want to lose Santa. Maybe on the back. Oh, that would work. We'll put him there. So yeah, I bought lots of paper because I realized, as odd as it may seem, in as many years as I've been doing paper crafting. Now, I've only been doing junk journaling for about, well, since right about the time COVID happened. I've been doing a lot of journaling. I have the journaling workshop on to restoreyou.micahjobby.com, and it's, different techniques, one of which is junk journaling, but it talks about being mindful and how to effectively journal and workbooks, and how you can use art and, let's see what else we and other mediums in order to be more mindful and to take time to meditate and all of that good stuff. So, but before that, I really only, I like that. And I think we'll do it so we can tuck it, or let's tuck it that way. But yeah, I didn't have a ton of Christmas paper, so I do now. Oops. I'm overstocked. That's okay. What I bought doesn't really go out of style, I don't think. What do I have on my finger? Okay, I like that. I think that's probably good. I have another video that I'm going to do with you guys that I'm going to show you what we created, so I might add to that, and then I may add a few more pages. Let's see how thick this is going to be getting. Now, I haven't adorned it with much, but that's not too bad at all. It could stand to have a few pages. I think I have only 10 pages in each, maybe 11. Okay, so we're going to put that aside, and then I'm going to show you my quick little don't throw away your scraps. Okay, so a few of the ones that I did, these are just, like I said, the strips off the bottom of, oh, Demi's home. She must have come home for lunch. And I went ahead in advance and just distressed them all. But yeah, I used this stamp. It's from Hobby Lobby, I think. P143 by Stampendous.com. So I thought we would use that one. This one, I don't even know where it came from. It was just in a little, I don't really love it, but maybe we can decorate some of these. And then I thought I'd show you how I stamped these up. So I just did that as a layer. Oh, I also grabbed, because I thought it would be fun to use some of these stamps, I got at a haul. All right, here we go. My black ink. And we'll just make a couple of these together. And they make great well, they don't make tucks on here, but you could put them on another sheet of paper and then you'll have a tuck, and it's really super cute. They also, and this really holds its ink well, by the way. Okay, so we'll do that one. I really probably should trade this book in for something that I'd be able to use in the future, but these pages are like so brittle, and I don't know, this book isn't that old. I think it's from the 50s, but okay, so we got that one. Let's do one with some just do some snowflakes. Oh my goodness, look what happened. The backing came up off that. I'm going to have to glue it. That will be a messy job. I've never had that happen before. Crazy. So it's a little hard to bring my ink to the, or my ink pad to the stamp if it's come apart. Oh, maybe that's Landon. It would be really odd for Demi to be home, but all right, so we got that one. That's cute. Maybe we should do one in like what else could we do? Well, we'll do one more. Let's see. What should we do on that? Maybe we'll use a couple of these other ones. Oh, you know what? I didn't stamp this off. How about we do some mittens and a snowflake? I don't know if I like that. It's okay. That's one that needs to be stamped off first. It's okay. We can go over that with something. Not my favorite, but that's okay. I kind of like the red on the snowflakes. So let's try that. Let's see, make sure this thing doesn't fall out. This seems to me like it needs a gingerbread man or something on it. I don't know. Okay, so first step, stamp them however your little heart desires. Easy peasy. So let me move my... Oh gosh. All right, so now I just have a bunch of stuff that I thought might work. So let's see. Oh, I know. I like, this is from my friend Tiffany. And it was from my little Happy Mail that I got. And I thought that would be cute on there somehow. Oh, and then this. Now, I'm wondering, this one I did not distress. So let's put a few things on there and then see. And then this is, I don't know where this came from. It's got to be older than the hills. But I was thinking that like maybe that little green and or that. So let me cut this off and then we'll just try it because it's so pretty. And this is all I've got left of it. I have no idea where it came from. It's probably eons old. But I can tell you I'd like to have more of it because it's super cute. I just found that when I did my overhaul of the craft room and did my craft room tour. So that was fun. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I think I'll just distress it with... Use this one instead. Just to zhuzh it up. I mean, pretty much everything's going to be covered anyway, but... Now, one thing I will give you is, I don't know if it's a tip or if it's just I learned this and think about it, is when you cut these off, sometimes when you use a whole label sheet that doesn't have, like, that's not perforated, it is really hard to get the sticker off. So what I tend to do is... on the back of these, like, Not all of them are like that because some of them are from the bottom, but they have the middle strip. So what I usually do, just to make my life easier, is just stick that down a little bit. That's why that all of those words were sticking, because I had done that on that one. Now, once you cut them out, then you're not going to be able to do that. So, you know, it's up to you. It is a little bit more difficult to do it that way. But it can be done. Now there's a little bee on this one. Hi, honey.
Love you.
I love you. So I thought maybe we would find something, a little something to put on it. Let's see if this has any. I don't see any gingerbread man. Oh, there is one. Or maybe that's a snowman. Let's see, what could we put? What is that? A mitten? That might be cute. It's kind of blingy. All right, so let me show you. These are all buttons, and I believe these came from one of my thrift shop hauls. And so here's how I take off the back of the button so it lays flat, or relatively flat. So there's the buttonhole. I know it's hard to see. And I just use my tin snips. Well, that just went somewhere that's never going to be found. Whoops. And pretty much that's as flat as it's going to get, but it works fine. So let's get that on there first, and then I'll set that aside. You know, I feel like I want a little bit of... What else do I have? Oh, I have some lace. Too white. Kind of like that. But now I'm not sure if I like the... Okay, well, let's see what we're going to do down here. What else do we have? And the cool part about these is that you can do these almost like a snippet roll if you wanted. And then you can just cut them off wherever, whatever feels right. Too red, probably. Oh, I do have this. Can you guys see that? All right. This is the hardest part when I'm on camera is... That's cute. It needs something. It's deciding on paper. Such a hard dilemma. I don't know. Well, we're just going to go for it. Now, I know you guys probably all know this, but sometimes I have to remind myself that when you want that distressing the paper, if you rip it towards you, you're going to get that edge. And if you rip it the other way, it's going to be on that side. So just a note. See? So if you want to do both, you can. Like I planned that. I did not. Now, when I do this, I, first of all, just until, I mean, a lot of times I go back and then decide where I want everything, because, like that there. And then get it down really good with my glue, because I like to change my mind. And when I change my mind, I can't unglue. So, oh, this silly thing. Here we go. So what else have I... Oh, well, here, now here's some... It feels like it's been an eternity since I've been here on camera, but, so I think I told you guys that this was Demi's last fall tournament of the year. And so, that's always bittersweet, but we had a great time. Our hotel was really, really nice. And when I say really nice, the important things like it had plenty of space. The rooms were huge. So it was nice for the girls when they wanted to get together and go to one of the parents' rooms, then they could easily do that. So that's always a blessing. And so they had a couple nights where they all got together and they really just ordered in food and stayed at the hotel. But the team had an excellent weekend. They went, oh gosh, 5-2 or 6-1. I don't remember. We played a lot of games. Anyway, they did a fabulous job. And there was a lot of home runs happening. I think, let's see, at least 5, I think. And one of the gals hit a grand slam. So that was so exciting. And Demi had two home runs. And I joked because it was like a pink out tournament. And so all the game balls they had the breast cancer logo on it. And then they were made with pink threads. I don't know. I never played softball. Whatever that is that holds the ball together, that. And so I said, well, that must be your incentive for all these home runs because they wanted those game balls to put on their shelves. So that was really exciting. Dave was not feeling so hot, so he stayed home. My parents and Demi and I and Landon. And besides Demi hitting the home runs, what I'm going to tell you, my favorite, and clearly it was Landon's too, because watching his sister, he endures it, but I'm sure there are other things that he would like to be doing. And one of those was to go to Top Golf. And so I had told him there's a Top Golf. It's not even 10 minutes from where we're staying. So we can do that. Well, and actually the girls wanted to do the same thing. And they were all booked for reservations. So he was really disappointed. Well, my mom kept saying, the Nana that she is, don't give up, buddy. Just keep calling. So he called on Saturday night, and the gal he talked to said, if you want to come in, you might have to wait like 15 to 30 minutes, but I think we can probably get you in. And I was like, oh, you just made that kid's night. So we all went. Demi did not. She stayed with her friends. And Landon and my mom and dad went. And oh my gosh. I'm not a huge golfer. Well, I don't golf at all. I'm terrible. I do golf, but not well. I'm kind of going to leave well enough alone, I think, with this. Yeah, I think so. So now we'll just let that dry, and then we can just undo it and stick it right on one of our pages. So maybe we'll save this one and do it in another. That one might be too long to go in one of the signatures I have. So let's do this one. I'm going to split it in half right now because otherwise I'll go right over it. Do you see how I did that? I just pulled it back just a smidgy. Okay. So yeah, I have never had so much fun, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to do this. Well, then we started talking about it, and we were talking about Thanksgiving. So we're considering doing Thanksgiving in Omaha at our house there, and then going to Top Golf because Omaha has one, Des Moines does not. But it was so much fun. And then we were texting my brother, and he's like, I don't even know. They have a name for them. You've got to try these. Have Landon try these. I don't know. They're like donut holes, and then you get these 3 syringes. One has got pudding in it, like vanilla pudding. One has chocolate, and one has, oh, I think it was like a raspberry or strawberry. Landon didn't eat that. In fact, I don't think anybody got any of those except he did give his sister a few of them. She tried them, but he said they were good. So we kept the syringes because Demi makes cake pops, and we figured we can just get some donut holes and have a little fun. But I put them in the dishwasher, and I cleaned them out beforehand, but they that chocolate sauce really likes to stay in there, so we'll see. I'm on round 2 of washing them, so. All right, I think I need something like right here. That's why, you know, you can't put it on this side because that's your sticky side, so I have to find something. Gosh, I could just actually get my whole bag of scraps instead of just use this little one. Shame on Christmas. Ooh, what's this? Look at that. This is from Cartabella. This is the zip strip. Some of you might call it a branding strip. Well, that's just cute. And then why not cut this off here? What about, I feel like I need to zoom in. It's a little bit better. I've had so many problems with my video equipment these days. And it's really probably all my fault, but I'm afraid to touch anything. Let's see. So what was that? What else? That's about it. It was a great weekend. And now we wind down, like, you know, during COVID, we hardly spent any time with my parents because it was COVID. And so we got to spend, I think they went to every one of them, 4 weekends with them. So that was kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then leave well enough alone. And why am I using my Fabrifix instead of using a glue stick? I don't know. All right. So there you have it. An easy way, if you, like me, print a lot of your items on sticky labels, keep those scraps and you can just create all day. And I think I might, when I come back and do a, you know, scrap stash, use up my scraps, I think I might, a scrap buster, I think I might keep those in my scrap bag, and then we can use these for that. So I think that is all for today. Coming up soon, I'm going to show you kind of a fun tutorial with using 4x6 papers to make like 50 plus elements, and I did it in like under an hour. So that was fun, and I'm looking forward to showing you that too. So in the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. Remember to take time and just be, and I will see you soon. Cheers.